I'm a little salty. I just recorded an entire video, but I didn't. I thought I did. So good morning. Welcome to my first video. My name is Honey. I don't know what the details of my life I should be sharing at this point, but welcome. So, we'll see how this channel goes. I wanted to invite you guys on a journey of kind of being an adult. I'm a recent college graduate. For all those college grads out there, hey, what's up? I graduated about 6 months ago. I have a bachelor's degree, and I'm still trying to finesse the frick out of my life. Okay. I feel like I'm finessing. I don't know if I'm finessing very well, but I think for what I'm doing okay. Currently, I work at a marketing firm part-time, and then I work at a restaurant part-time. I used to work for an interior design firm straight after I graduated from college, and we had to cut that out. It was a very interesting experience, genuinely, and I learned so much, which is really funny because my apartment doesn't have anything in it for working as an interior designer because I was broke as frick. But I learned a lot, and I realized this 9 to 5 with this work space that I legit cannot deal with is not for me. So, I've had a bunch of crazy things happen since I graduated, which I will tell you guys at some point. And right now I'm kind of at the place of like, okay, how can I be who I want to be as a person, and then also survive and have enough money to live, and then kind of plan for my future and be with people that I love and stay committed to the things that I care about. So we'll see if that works. Today is the first day of me kind of putting all those things together. I spent this morning watching inspiring financial planning videos. So after this video, I'm going to go make a spreadsheet because I've learned a lot about spreadsheets in my marketing job. And I'm going to kind of set up a plan for myself so that I don't feel like I'm in financial stress. I've never really been raised or taught to handle money very well, so I'm trying to make it happen. I live with a roommate. She's not here right now. She left me for the break for Thanksgiving. And so today's just me, and I have a few hours before work to be productive. So I will start on my financial planning video. I will, my spreadsheet, and I will do a little bit of work for a marketing job. And I don't know, I really hope you guys are excited to take this journey on with me. I've never really seen how people step out of college and make things work. So I don't know what I'm doing here. But none of us really do, right? So I hope that we learn something from each other. Also, I hope you appreciate my my hair wrap. Oh, first I dropped something. Keeping it real. Yeah, I live in Illinois. Near the great city of Chicago. And I'm super excited for this adventure. So hopefully you guys will find it of value to join me. And hopefully I have something interesting to share with you. But let's go. Here's the fruit of my labors. A nice expanded spreadsheet of all of my spending for the past few months. Hopefully this is a step to a bit of a more accountable life. Honestly, I'm very surprised at how much money I spent. But not even how much money I spent, how much money I earned, what I had to spend my money on, and how much money I'm actually losing. Scary. So are you taking steps towards getting a hold of your finances? If not, maybe take this journey with me. Basically, all I did for the spreadsheet was, which really isn't anything specific, spectacular. I just went through all my bank statements. I recently switched over from one bank to another. Just because one was more available nearby where I lived. There was just more ATMs to deposit cash because my serving job was using a lot more cash than I want to hold on to. And then also because I wanted to get out of the one that my parents made for me when I was in high school. I created my own savings account. And then also this bank requires that I keep a certain amount of money in my checkings and my savings account, so that keeps me more accountable for how much money I am retaining within my account as opposed to how much I just spent. You know when you're in high school and you're like, listen, I want a new, I don't know, cell phone, some beauty product, whatever, buy some I love buying clothes. So buying some more clothes. And I'm like, I can go down to like $5 in my bank account. And that mindset kind of stays with you when you become an adult or switching over to more responsible adult practices. And so my new bank account setup avoids me from doing that because I have to keep a certain amount in my bank account, which is the way I should be feeling about money. You know, it shouldn't just be for the sake of spending it, but for real life things. I have a ton of student loans I'm paying off. Between 20 and 30,000. So hopefully this helps me kind of get a rein of what is going on and I can pay those off as soon as possible. So yeah, I went through all of my bank statements from the bank that I just closed off and the bank I just opened up for the past 3 months, looked up everything I spent, divided into some categories, groceries, eating or drinking out. I put an alcohol tab, clothes, rent, bills, monthly subscriptions, gas, parking, medical payments, which you should budget for because that shouldn't be like something you save for. You should budget for medical expenses because you should take care of yourself. Car repairs, beauty, since I've been furnishing my apartment since I moved into a new apartment, home furnishings, my credit card spending, some expenses that I can't really trace. And then I get how much I've earned versus how much I've spent, and I look at my net gain, net loss, and see kind of where my money's going. And so, yeah, that was super helpful. And I think once I kind of have like a rhythm of what I'm spending my money on, being able to budget that out, and then being able to kind of divide up my money as to, okay, how am I going to start investing it so I get some return? The thing is, I'm not a professional. I legit just watched some videos this morning on YouTube. YouTube is very resourceful. And hopefully that will help me start my life out a little bit. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And then we'll see how it goes. So you might be wondering, are you annoyed by me just sitting in the spot? As you can see, there's nothing going on back there. You're not missing out on anything. My room is a little bit more. Is that even fair to say? Maybe it's not. This corner of my apartment is the most decorated. Okay, let me just make it look a little bit cuter. Also, my blinds. Real time, my blinds just broke off, and they don't work anymore. Oops, frick. Excuse me, I don't say bad words. So the cutest corner of my apartment, let me turn some lights on. I don't even have floor lamps, is this one. Mostly because I feel like Justina Blakely would be proud of this. If you don't know who Justina Blakely is, shame on you. So she is a designer. She has like her own like line of furniture and things and pillows and wallpaper, and she's awesome. Look her up. So wicker chair, totes inspired by her. Bohemian little pillow, totes inspired by her. And then I have art on the ground, and that's it. Yep, I also do art. I actually have a hair tie on this. Obviously, I don't take care of anything that I do. And I have these books on it because this has been rolled up for like 7 months, and I'm trying to flatten it out. It's been like this for like 2 weeks. This is actually a picture of my grandmother that I drew. It's also huge if you could see the size of my foot compared to it. So this is my grandmother who recently passed. And then this is some chick who I haven't finished. So anyways, the reason I was showing you that was to say you're not missing out on anything else. But I was going to say, you're probably wondering, who am I, right? Am I just some other black chick who's trying to teach you braiding videos? I did actually do my hair myself, but I don't have a method for anything. Every way that I do everything is just by impulse. So I bought hair and I was like, I could probably braid my hair. And I braided my hair. There's a couple ratchet pieces that we don't need to look at too closely, so don't worry about it. But yeah, who am I? I don't know. I don't really know how to describe myself either. I'm hoping that this channel will just be the random blurbs that come out of my mind because I feel like I just need a place to plaster them in the world. And I'm trying to find the best medium to do that with, especially because we are so inundated with information. And I want to make it the most purposeful. Oh yeah, here's another example of my whateverness. Am I the girl who creates, does meal prepping, has a plan for her week, is organized, has her stuff together? No, my stuff is together, but not because I'm organized. Maybe because I'm responsible. Does that make sense? So like, I know that I have to do things, and I make sure they're done when they need to be done. And then I also know how I work, and I'm like, ugh, I know I get distracted a lot of times. Probably should make this much time for me to do things. But yeah, for example, what's my breakfast today? And there's papaya that was about to rot, and I was like, I need to stop wasting money on fruit if I'm not going to eat it. So I chopped it up, and I was like, you know what? I like vanilla yogurt. So I just popped it on there. And I'm eating for breakfast at 1 p.m. So, but who is honey? Well, I am a dancer. Cut to clip of me dancing. Actually, nope, I'm not cutting to clip. We'll hold that for the future. A woman who loves to talk. And honestly, I tell people that I should probably be a professional friend, because that's what I like to be. Just knowing people, loving them, sharing good times, sharing memories, laughing. Oh, self-declared comedian. My boyfriend gets really annoyed. Not really annoyed, but he gets tired of me talking about how funny I am. But just you wait. I want to prove it to you. You will see for yourself. I'm a lover of all things Amanda Seales. If you don't know who Amanda Seales is, look her up. She's on the show Insecure. She's also just finished writing her book. She hasn't published it yet, but if you follow her Instagram stories carefully, you would know she just finished writing the book, and she's going to edit it. She also has a podcast called Small Doses. It's awesome. That's where I first found her. Find it wherever they cast podcasts. She's awesome. She has a live Instagram feed. Not really the feed as much of her stories. Her stories are probably like 20 minutes, but I love them. Go look her up, Amanda Seales. Lover of all things Tracy Ellis Ross. I'm trying to think of my top peoples right now and not like not forget people that I care about. Lover of all things Justina Blakely. Lover of all things artful, creative, innovative, and just good times. So hopefully we'll get to know each other a little bit through this. And yeah, maybe let me know things you'd be interested in listening. You know what? Who cares? I mean, you can tell me if you want, but I probably have a lot of things I want to say anyways. So I'm really excited to see what this holds, and hopefully you like me back.